kanina napag-usapan na natin yung green building natin yung nga dito. And I guess meron ng concerns na with development comes yung nasisira nga yung environment natin. Pero wag na mag-alala dahil yun nga, actually pumunta sila sa Australia. Tapos ito yung naging model kasi sila, pero meron na silang green revolution sa kanilang mga buildings.
At alam mo, Carla, ito yung unang-una dito sa Pilipinas.
Yes,
so excited tayong malaman lahat ng informations and details this morning tungkol nga dyan sa green building.
Yes, exactly. Yan kasama natin ngayong umaga si Secretary Nereus Acosta, ang General Manager ng Laguna Lake Development Authority. Good morning.
Good morning,
Dianne.
Secretary.
Morning. Naka-hard hat pa ako.
Of course.
Kayo daw, at baka,
Nako, excited
ano lang to,
excited
looking
kami.
the part talaga of the building.
And of course, Secretary, excited kaming lahat malaman yung tungkol sa proyekto ng LLDA, ito ang green building. Alam naman natin na ito po ay climate smart construction. So, explain niyo po sa amin kailan po ito nagsimula. Konting history lang po.
Okay, well, we broke ground noong October last year. Secretary Abad was here, other guests were here. So that's our anniversary month. So 1 year later, in October this year, this will already be finished. So first green building siya, naisipan natin na magkaroon environment regulation to, especially for the Laguna Lake Basin, for Metro Manila, lahat ng wastewater, we enforce the Clean Water Act. So what better way of symbolizing Pinoy's tuwid na daan sa luntiang paraan, but to have a real environment-friendly,
Yes.
climate-smart, green structure. They will be the first for government in the country.
So how exactly does a green building help the environment?
Well, first of all, it is energy efficient, Carla. It allows for the natural flow of light and wind and air. It uses less aircon. We use LED lights so that mas energy efficient siya. We can save up to 6 million on average a year in
Every year,
utilities
wow.
alone. We have a catchment of rain at the very top. We have a green roof and a green garden. So the plumbing for the gray water or for the recycled water will be for flushing para hindi yung potable at malinis na tubig na pwede pang gamitin na hindi lang pang-flush. And then you will see here, there's a constructed wetland. Naka-stilts kasi itong building. And ibig sabihin nito, merong natural filtration at cleansing ang atin pong wastewater ng building na magamit muli. At tas nakakalamig pa dahil may pond shop replicating the lake, parang aangat yung malamig na tubig. Yung wind scoop din sa taas, it will cool and ventilate the whole building, and therefore it really saves energy. And that's how climate smart it is. Meaning
Yes.
adaptation na siya. Kahit wala na masyadong
yes.
aircon, hindi na yung gagamit ka ng maaksayang mga ilaw at yung kahit computer use mo, energy saving na rin kasi may mga wiring tayo na ganun din.
And
Mas
very
energy
interesting
efficient.
rin yung pagpo-process ng rainwater.
Yes.
Kasi nga napupunta siya sa wetland. And then lahat to natural, no chemicals are used.
No.
So
In
that's
fact,
very
the
nice.
reeds, Carla and Dianne, the reeds here that we will put on the constructed wetland will filter naturally, di ba? Yung kahit yung mga surfactants, I mean, we won't use that, yung mga nasa mga sabon-sabon, but even those, yung mga tinatawag na phosphates, it will be cleaned by the nature, yung mga water lilies, mga reed. So, ano pa yan, when we can have fish and we will have, schools and local governments come in, a little lake museum here, just to get the experience
Yes.
and the example, di ba? Kapag may experience sila, pwede pala itong ganito. Tapos example, yun, meron na talagang green building, kanila na rin yung pag-emulate, yung gagayahin na rin, gawin na rin natin to sa syudad natin, gawin na rin natin to sa mga schools natin. That's really the very symbolic and practical also na magagawa ng isang green building na ito.
Actually, maganda po itong naisip ng LLDA kung saan nga magsisilbing itong ehemplo sa lahat po ng mga ahensya din ng government and of course, yung nasabi niyo, mga schools para gayahin nila. So, sir, ang gusto ko rin po malaman, ang gaganda po ng mga nasabi niyong features nitong green building na to. Kaano po katagal ito na pag-isipan, pinag-aralan?
Well, ito naman ay nasa ibang bansa na, no? Especially sa mga malalamig na lugar. Kasi may winter, so they have to save on heat and might be more efficient. But also yung climate change adaptation. meron naman tayong Philippine Architects at Philippine Green Buildings Council. Talagang ginagawa nila mas private. Yung even in the fort there and in Makati, you see a few green buildings already accredited already as globally recognized green buildings. So to because under Pinoy's administration, the president saying government must always really have the components of, in our planning, everything of environment protection and balance, economic growth. But we know that kung may economic growth, marami ring basura, marami ding traffic, marami ding environment impacts, ay lalong-lalo na sa climate change ngayon na ang daming nangyayaring impacts, baha, etc. So this is a way of showing that even in infrastructure and design, we can adapt. We can adapt. Look, the stilts are ready for, hindi naman sa nag-ano tayo ng baha, but it's ready. I mean, it doesn't already, to prevent, it doesn't already, hindi na tayo mapanganib. It doesn't put us in danger in that sense, kahit itong design natin.
Actually, napakarami talagang benefits. And hopefully nga, kayo na yung mag-start ng green revolution sa ating bansa. Are there other agencies that are already expressing interest in the design?
There are many. In fact, in this one, if I can show this.
Well, of course, we'd like to congratulate po dahil na-award din po ang LLDA. Ito po ang Philippine Energy Efficiency Project Award.
Yes. And the building and the authority in itself was the first one awarded by the Department of Energy under the Philippine Energy Efficient Program. The fact is, marami na rin ang na-recognize na ibang ahensya na kahit may building na, ginawan pa rin nila ng paraan na makasave yung energy. Pinalitan nila yung mga LED, yung lights ng LED, nag-recycle sila ng tubig, na may mga material recovery at waste, yung wastewater. Yun, kahit may building na, meron namang magagawa. But it's better, obviously, much better, if you start from the very design that it's already green. Even the construction, here we're monitored because we're trying to get to 3 stars rating.
Wow.
Which means that's very high.
Yes.
In the
which
Philippines.
Means
in the Philippines, even the construction is monitored. Tama ba yung pag-dispose and manage namin ng waste? Safe ba in the sense na environmentally talaga friendly siya, hindi yung kalat? At nagagamit ba kami ng maayos na energy, recycling, use of water, yung lahat yan kasama sa evaluation.
Actually, sir, ang iniisip ko, isa sa mga pinaka-challenge na maaring makita ng mga government agencies budget. Kasi alam naman natin na hindi lang medyo mahal ang magpagawa na ganitong klase ng building. Pero, Carla, tulad nga na sinasabi natin, we encourage them kasi hindi lang ito para mapangalagaan ang ating kalikasan, kundi we should think long-term rin dahil investment rin naman to long run.
Of course. In fact, tama naman, mahal naman, may kamahalan kasi bago yung mga technology, you have to invest, but you have to invest in something that also has returns that are beneficial, not just in the economic sense, makasave ka ng 6 million, as I said, every year sa tubig at kuryente, kung hindi nakakatulong talaga sa buong surroundings at environment. We will have a material recovery facility. As I said, the constructed wetland, the wind scoop, we will use less aircon, we will have more solar panels. Ang dami pong features na kapag makikita lang ng kahit sino, sasabihin, wow, kayang-kaya to, anywhere, we can do this. May kamahalan for sure, sa umpisa. But in the long term, it's really an investment for responsible citizenship for environmental governance, yung tinatawag natin.
Yes, of course. And sir, we mentioned kanina nga yung 3-star rate, mayroon siyang rating. So yung 5-star, talagang dapat energy
medyo
na siya.
May ano na po yun, lahat na halos.
Medyo talagang kailangan lahat na.
Are we already making moves to be able to achieve these?
Yes,
things?
I think even our project design engineers here are saying na we can even add a few more stories in the future siguro, and then really put in more features, not just like the green roof. We will have a garden. We will have green walls, meaning the vines and the greenery and the plants will also be buffer for your not only noise but pollution, and it will be a carbon sink. It will give more oxygen. Look at this National Ecology Center. This is really a little carbon sink in Quezon City. It has more oxygen, it has trees, so siguro 5-star in the future. May solar panel na kami dyan sa roof namin in the future, no? So a lot to look forward to. But 3 stars
Yes,
already.
that's very high.
Wow, very high. So monitored all the way.
So again, congratulations, sir. Do you have any tips po or advices para naman dun sa mga viewers natin na nanonood ngayon na in their own little way para sa mga bahay naman nila, makatulong sila or at least makasave din po sila?
Yes, the easiest way, in fact, sa household level natin is to create little green patches. Kung urban areas tayo, yung roof deck, rooftop, terrace, pwede nating mag-garden. We can have hanging, kahit recycled na mga litro ng Coke o Pepsi.
Actually, they
Ayun,
can still
they
plant
can still
through,
plant, may
yes.
green herbs. Yan, that's one way. And you green as much spaces of the urban centers and the urban buildings as we can. Then catchment. It's so easy. Grabe ang ulan natin. We can always save up on water for the more drought and rain, the dry spells, no? But also, it helps us to really just be very conscious of water use. So ito yung mga at saka syempre kuryente po, wag naman po nating, if you're out of the house and make sure everything's unplugged talaga. So all of these measures na gagawa, these are just little symbolic but also very practical intervention sa atin pong level sa households at sa ating individuals.
You know what, Zach? Looking at the design, another thing that I would be inspired to do pag ganyan na yung mga buildings natin is to walk more.
Yes.
Kasi diba parang ang ganda,
Yes.
like you really feel the nature
And
around
look at
you.
this, Carla and Dianne. No? We have a ramp para you also encourage the walking, the exercise. You know, so people also are not walking up the steps. We have an elevator here, of course, for the lab, but we will encourage. It's just 4 stories on a ramp, and it's also disabled friendly. You know, people with disability. So naka-ramp ka, then you walk over that water. So every day, you know, even just being in the building is an experience of nature and climate smart na.
So mas may inspire ka lalo.
Yes, so not only is it an investment on our environment, also on your health.
Yes, and for the Laguna Lake, that's our lake. That's the symbol of our lake. It's really ibalik ang diwa ng lawa. It's ang yaman at diwa. Ibalik natin, and to have a house like this, a home like this, and headquarters like this symbolizes that we must really return the balance of ecology, nature, and economy. Because even as we build and grow as an economy and have more jobs and investments, kailangan din talaga mas masinsinan yung pag-aalaga ng kalikasan. Because in the end, that's what gives us life. Livelihood and life. Water, clean air, forests, the rivers, the lakes.
So sir, besides ito pong greenhouse, green building, meron pa po ba kayo ibang upcoming projects or lineup activities ng LLDA?
Well, Dianne and Carla, we even have now ongoing with DPWH, with Public Works, our convergence program for river protection. Sa baha naman yun, sa climate mitigation, sa mga flooding. So ito ay nasa Mabitak, Santa Cruz, Pagsanhan, San Pedro, Binyan. That's 780 million. And that is with Secretary Babe Singson. And this is, kasi dito yung nasalanta yung mga maraming barangay. At ito yung pinaka-affected, no? Ang napinsala po dyan, siguro mga 20 municipalities all around the lake, but especially in the east side ng Lawang, Laguna. So doon kami nag-umpisa nung river protection. Tas dito na rin sa Rizal at dito sa bandang Santa Rosa, Muntinlupa, may mga plano na rin po. So interagency, because the environment, climate change, adaptation, and mitigation, it's for all of us. It cannot just be in one part of government alone. It's really everyone's responsibility. Lahat tayo ay kailangan nakabahagi po sa itong lahat na ginagawa.
So ayan Carla, narinig naman natin lahat ng magagandang programs and projects ng LLDA. So alam naman natin lahat na isang proyekto ay hindi magiging successful kung dapat mismo yung mga taong bayan and of course yung mga viewers natin and all, we encourage them to take good care of the environment. And also, makipag-participate tayo sa mga projects ng government na pwede tayong makatulong at makaiwas din. Siyempre, importante na pangalagaan natin yung environment natin para naman may aabutan pa yung mga susunod na generation.
And of course, don't only think of the initial costs. Isipin lagi natin ang long long-term.
Long-term. And investment rin naman yan.
Yeah, so we are very excited nga, Secretary, for
Sana
this
Thank
ma-invite
you.
tayo ulit, Carla.
Of course.
dito.
And
Mag-open
please,
na.
And please come also to
Maglalakad
our
si Carla.
other. At saka
Mag-exercise ka ba dyan?
Bakit ikaw magdadrive ka?
Magdadrive ako.
Mag-tree
Sir.
planting at saka mag-reed planting tayo sa
Of
construction.
course,
Western.
tutulong po kami. Lahat po ng magagawa namin. And of course, you have any last message to our
Yeah,
viewers?
well, thank you. And I'd like, Carla and Dianne, it's a really great honor to be here. And thank you for featuring this LLDA green building, headquarters and laboratory, the first of its kind for a government structure. As Pinoy would say, as our president would say, tuwid na daan sa luntiang paraan. Hindi lang po siya anti-corruption, good governance. Ito rin po ay ecological governance. We always take into account the environment, protecting what gives us the sources of life. Clean air, clean water, fresh lakes and rivers, because that's our future. And that's where we really will be able to truly progress as a country. Di ba po, kapag may balanse ang ekolohiya at ang ekonomiya. Kaya maraming salamat. At samahan nyo kami dun sa
Of
mga
course.
fish pen demolition. Yung mga iba na naming on-field na mga ginagawa sa ating lawa at sa doong lake basin. Thank you, Carla. Thank you.
So much. That was Secretary Nereus Acosta, General Manager, Laguna Lake Development Authority. Again, from People's Television and Good Morning, Boss. Congratulations.
Thank
We wish
you.
you all the best and good luck po sa lahat po ng mga
And see you
proyekto.
in
We are
October.
looking forward to the
Yes.
steps being taken nga to be more
Thank you.
environmentally friendly.
Sana
Thank
sa
you.
October, kita-kita
Yes,
po tayo ulit.
kita tayo dito. Tapos na. By then.
Thank you so much.